Hi everyone, I hope you're well and I hope you've managed to watch the first video of me reading from The Fault in Our Stars. I want to remind you how the story starts and also how clever the author John Green is. I want you to imagine this page to be our emotions reading the book. Here in the middle is when we as the reader are just feeling okay with the storyline, plodding along. Up here is where our hearts are beating. Maybe we're shocked or scared or tense with what's happening. And right down here is where we're feeling low or sad about what's happening in the story. Now, John Green, the author, starts the book in the most brilliant way, way up here. In the very first paragraph, we learn that she is depressed. She's not leaving the house. She's not eating. She has cancer and there's even talk of death. What a way to start the story. Sorry, that wasn't very clear, was it? E-A-T-H. So we're right up here at the beginning as a reader with all this emotive stuff going on. What the author does next is clever. All of this is a bit much for the reader. We're very tense, and so he lets go of that tension and brings us down using humour. We laugh about how she likens the support group building to the heart of Jesus, and also how he writes about the support group leaders' balls. I want you to keep thinking about how the author is taking us on a journey and affecting our feelings with his words. So I'm hoping you managed, let me get the book, I'm hoping you managed to read the rest of chapter 1. Well done, those of you who did. Don't forget, you can email me about the book at this address. Here we are. english@aspire.org.uk. Any English work or anything to do with the book, you can email to any of the English team. Now, the rest of the chapter, which I asked you to read, you will have met Isaac, her friend, a long-faced skinny guy with straight blonde hair swept across one eye. He also attends the cancer support group. And we learn that the main character's name is Hazel. She argues a lot with her mum. Her mum wants her to have a life despite her illness and encourages her to go to the cancer support group. Here's how Hazel replies. Let me find page 7. So mum's encouraging her to get out more and have a life. And Hazel says, if you want me to be a teenager, don't send me to the support group. Buy me a fake ID so I can go to clubs, drink vodka and take pot. And all of that argument can be found in that chapter on page 7. Anyway, she agrees to go, and we also learn that Hazel has an oxygen tank to help her breathe. Across the group, she spots a boy that is hot. That's her words, not mine. The boy is called Augustus Waters and is a friend of Isaac's. They smile across the room and end up talking at the end of the session. He tells her she's beautiful. He also has a habit of putting an unlit cigarette in his lips as he talks. Hazel hates this, but he explains it's a metaphor. Remember, a metaphor is a thing used to represent or stand for something else. The cigarette will kill him if he lights it, but if he doesn't, death won't get him. He's using the cigarette to stand for his type of cancer, which he hopes won't kill him, even though he has to live with it. Now, if you click on the video which starts at chapter 2, you'll read about Augustus and Hazel going on their first date. And as we think about that line of our emotions, we're left at the end of the chapter quite high with anticipation and excitement because they're about to have their first date.